Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Friday Five. It is episode 26. I'm your host, Cameron Ripley. It is September 20th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. For those that are new to the show, this is where we answer nonprofits' biggest digital marketing challenges as they submit them through our Digital Marketing for Nonprofit Facebook group each and every week. So let's go. Let's go ahead. We're going to set the timer for 5 minutes and answer some of these nonprofit digital marketing challenges. First challenge is from Esharon. Biggest challenge is creating a digital marketing strategy. And you know, I hear that. I think it can be definitely challenging, especially when there's so much things we could be doing. And so how do we approach that? And then more importantly, how do we communicate that to our team, to our staff, to our board, right? It's one thing to have your plan. It's another thing for everyone to be on board. And a framework that I recommend and we like here at Community Boost is what we call the POST method. And P stands for your persona. So really understanding the key audiences you're targeting in this digital strategy. Next is your objective. So, you know, what is the objective? What quantifiable macro goals are we trying to achieve? And then we get into strategy where we set the scope, the time of the campaigns, you know, we determine our cost, our budgets, and our resources, like who's involved, how are we doing this, really that strategic actual plan that we plan to execute. And then really thinking through your T, which is, you know, like the tools basically. So do we need to be building certain things on, you know, WordPress and on our site? What tools like channels, you know, Facebook, Google Ads, email, like what are the things that are most important and how it all comes together. And then from there, you know, that's a great jumping off point. And then from there, it's all about, you know, timelines and accountability and checking in and then pivoting as we need to, or are we persevering on our plan? All right, next is from Jamie from Kovan Ministries. Biggest digital marketing challenge is engaging with new people through email and Facebook. And I mean, I definitely hear you on that. I mean, to be honest, with new people, like email is more about lifetime value, increasing retention, want to build your email list. If you're looking to build your email list, we often need more traffic to our site. If we need more traffic to our site from quality visitors that don't know our brand, the best way to send non-branded traffic to our site is through the Google Ad Grant, and you can use that $10,000 every month to do that. And then as far as engaging people on Facebook, I mean, we just got to post more content. Like, are you close? Probably not in producing enough content and engaging comments. And then also if you're looking to just use that overall channel, the fastest way, I mean, it's becoming a pay-to-play platform, but I would really look into investing and testing Facebook and Instagram ads. We're seeing tremendous results. All right, next is from Mary from Shootout for Soldiers. Biggest digital marketing challenge is after connecting, how do we get the follow-through for a donation? So, you know, it sounds like maybe you're potentially building audience, but not getting the gifts we want, right? And for me, you know, I always want to just go back to the basics of our storytelling, our messaging, the value proposition, and how can we create urgency. And really focus on what we call kind of the 3 T's of that, which is our ask transparent? Is it tangible? Do they know what's going to happen if they give? And then really taking control and telling them exactly how much and what we need them to do and when to give. And if you work on that, you know, that can be really helpful. And then you start to figure out what works, but it's likely some improvements in messaging can go a long way. All right, next is from Amy, and the biggest digital marketing challenge here is getting started, knowing what is an appropriate budget and understanding what kind of ad will resonate with our supporters. And I mean, to get started, this is why it's so cool to be a digital marketer, is it's a really fast-moving environment, but it's one that you just gotta, like, you can Google things, there's tons of YouTube videos if you don't know how to do something, tons of content, and you just gotta be a practitioner. I mean, you gotta practice to get good and to figure out what works. but start small. Start with a super small budget as needed, and just continue to put in the work when you can, but also don't get discouraged if some things are taking a little while to get figured out, because it's like going to the gym. Like, you got to put in the work and build the muscle to ultimately get the results you're looking for. It's not going to be overnight. And with that, we are out of time. 5 seconds left. And thank you again. Thank you for tuning into the Friday Five. Be sure to check out a lot of our other content. We've been putting out a lot of content out around year-end giving, year-end fundraising. Looking forward to your feedback there. And I hope you have an amazing weekend.